Hey everybody, Rick here with the Excite channel. In this video, I went with Tia's school on a field trip to Sala Keoku, I believe that's how you pronounce it, Park. And it's close to Nong Khai and the Mekong River. A lot of beautiful statues. I was guessing about a lot of information in the video, so you can disregard a lot of it. It was started back in the early 70s by a man over in, he started originally in Laos doing this on Buddhism. Then he did one, moved over into Thailand and started doing all these sculptures and built this park. And it contains things on Buddhism, Christianity, and Hinduism. So it was absolutely a fascinating place. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I just do kind of a walkabout and a talk about. And let me know, comment, let me know if you like it and see what you think. And with that said, let's get on with this video. Hey everybody, this is Rick with Rick's Adventures. Stopped in at, I'm not sure, what is this exactly?
Sala Keoku Park.
It's like a temple, a different temple, but it looks extremely old. There's all kinds of these really old statues that are kind of scary looking, and I'm gonna do a walkthrough and show you all of these while we're here. It's pretty fascinating. Once again, the culture here is amazing. So here's a little bit of a walkthrough, and just I'll discuss what I can as I show you. I don't know if you can see, but all around me are all kinds of just really large concrete statues. They are massive. If you can see how small Tia is, and one of the gentlemen from the school up here, I mean, we're just dwarfed by these things. It's really warm out today. Look at the sky, though, how clear the sky is after all the rain they've been having for the last few weeks.
Some Christian, Islam, put a patch.
I don't understand.
Christian, yes. Islam.
Oh, so it's it's from different religions.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Now I'm understanding. So this is a temple that's got a lot of different religions. So you'll see things from Buddhism, you'll see things from Christianity, you'll see things from Islam. It's kind of a mixing pot of all the different religions, and how Thailand, I mean, it's pretty cool how they accept and they put all of this stuff in these parks so that it will teach everybody. That one's crazy, man. Big multi-headed dragon with the tongues hanging out of the mouths. That is crazy. I want you to see how big this thing is. Does that give you some idea of it sticking out of my shoulder? That's back behind me. That thing is absolutely massive, you guys. And it's so cool. That'll make a good tattoo. Yeah. Again, this is the stop on the day out with the kids from the school, and it's to take them through and help teach them culture so that they understand it. I think that's absolutely fantastic, because they should be doing this type of thing. I had a viewer comment and say to put up some videos on some things that interest me. Well, here it is, my friend. This really interests me. The artwork and what's been done here is just, it's just really cool. It's really amazing to me that I am lucky enough to be able to travel halfway around the world and see this. Look at the size of this. That is, I mean, just inspiring. It's so massive. All of these statues are huge. They have lots of writing on them. Of course, I'm not going to understand any of it. Let me check this thing out, guys. With that sky in the background and those clouds, it is just artwork extraordinaire. I almost must say, out of a lot of the things I've visited, for some reason, this one strikes me as one of the most fascinating, I think, because of the age, the arrangement, and the size of all of these. I mean, can you see the ornate work on this? Look at all this. All in this stone. This is the type of thing and the reason that you should travel, you guys, because you get to see things like this that are part of another culture that are so far different from what we're used to. It is fascinating. And this is so cool, they take the kids to see this. I mean, these kids are going to grow up, they're going to go to school, and they are going to be educated with all of these different items in their culture. It's things they're going to remember, I will guarantee you. Because this isn't a one-shot deal. They always teach their kids this. They have them follow these cultural guidelines here in Thailand, and it's a really positive thing that they do. And check this stuff out. That is just crazy. How cool is that? Now that I'm going to walk over here, this one Buddha, the sculpture is absolutely gigantic. Look at this thing. I'm going to turn around here. Can you kind of grasp the size of it from looking at me and it in the background? That thing is gigantic. It's really cool, really cool. I hope the video is capturing it to where you guys can really get a grasp on what I'm seeing here. It's just, and the layout, the way they've got the land, it's almost like you're walking through a jungle. I'll turn this back around now so you guys don't have to look at me. I'll show you more of the scenery. But it's absolutely like you can see the different palm trees, a lot of the great big trees around. I'm not sure exactly the types. Some of them are pretty darn massive. I've kind of wandered off from where the kids are so I could get a little better audio for you. And they're all in a group over on the other side of me. I'll meet up with them here in a minute. These things are something else. I know I keep saying that, repeating myself, but it's just because they're so inspiring to me. So not to beat a dead horse, but this is a really cool place. I'm not sure if they're, they look like they're carved in stone, and they've definitely been here a long time. You can tell the weather has taken its toll on a lot of them. And yeah, they've got to be carved, because as I look at it, as old as they are, whatever they're made out of, if they had been poured concrete, it would already be busting away. Instead, it's just weathered, just extremely weathered. You know how concrete, after it's sat so long, busts and starts falling away from its rebar or framework. And these are evidently carved because they're super old. And I don't see any places that look like they're busting like concrete would with age. I just see weathering wear. Almost looks like granite of some type. It's definitely something that's very hard. From what I can tell, everything's been pretty well chiseled out on them. Yeah, sure looks like it. Doesn't look like anything poured to me. Of course, I'm no Indiana Jones, but this stuff looks really old. Check out this cobra. And that almost looks like some type of a hyena. And the guy with his bow and arrow, it looks like firing towards them. Which I would be too if I was him, especially if I seen a snake that big. Coming up on the kids. This cost me a grand total of 20 baht to get in. So 75 cents or so. Now I'm being hailed. Yes? Oh. They're making sure to point out to me I'm missing a lot here. But little do they know I'm seeing exactly what I want to see. I'm going to stroll over here. This is super cool. Whatever this is, you're going to like this. I do. Check this thing out. It's like this giant mouth you walk in. I don't think I'm going to go in there. That is pretty darn cool. And it takes you inside. Of this area. Oh man, this thing is cool. Check this out. Very, very cool. I'm being called constantly for some reason. I'm trying to give you a video here and I keep hearing my name. I don't know if they're wanting to leave or must be. So, I've gave you about 12 minutes, but I'm being hailed constantly. That's okay. It's good for them. Yeah, I think they're slowly wandering back to the bus. So, this place is super cool though, you guys. I'm going to give you a little bit more of it as I walk out. Show you a little more here. It's like a man with an elephant trunk sitting on a giant rat. Not really sure what that is. And has 4 arms. There's a lot of stuff here. I think they're wanting me to go look at some more things, evidently. Here's again where they have like the 7 dragon heads and the Buddhas. Really cool stuff. The size of these things are just fantastic. Very large. That one's the one that gets me.
Honey, bye. When you last slap more.
For some reason, Tia thinks I'm going to miss something and keeps telling me there's lots more. It's fine, I'm making it. Yeah, I'm looking. I have to reassure her I know that I'm walking forward here. I'm being told there's a big fish. Tia gets into teacher mode, and I'm like one of her students. I find very humorous. She wants to be sure I see the big fish. Kind of a backside view, some more statues. This is kind of a restroom visit spot. See, like there's this pond out here and some more big, massive statues around it. See that big statue up there? Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the moon's out above it. I don't know if you guys can see, but these fish are really big. Quite the pool of fish there. Go over here where they're doing some more. Be able to see some over here. That is a lot of large fish. Looks like catfish. I'd say those things are average anywhere from 20 to 40 pounds. Boys in Missouri would love to be fishing for those. There's another different kind of view of the statues off to the side. A few friendly little pigeons getting some bread. I'm assuming this is another temple of some type. There's the backside of these massive statues, multi-armed, weaponized statues. They surround the temple and protect it. See the big viper on the top of this one? It's one of the few that's painted. It's like a very old building. I think we've kind of covered it, possibly heading out. Over there, they're growing a bunch of things, look like cactuses and plants they keep around. Very tranquil here, you guys, except for all the kids. It's very peaceful and tranquil. See, everybody's getting ready to head back to the bus. There's my favorite giant snake one last time. All right, guys, I hope you're enjoying this. I gave you about, probably by the time I edit it out, maybe 15, 20 minutes of video of another temple along the way. and I find the culture fascinating. I appreciate you joining me. I hope you like this video. This is Rick, the Excite Channel, signing off, and see you guys soon.